My quarrel today with your budget, insofar as we know it, because we haven't seen the full budget yet, is less with the particulars than with the overall strategy behind the president's domestic spending proposals. As I'm sure you're aware, and your department is broadly in line with this. The president has proposed a 16% increase in domestic spending overall, and basically flat funding, really inflation adjusted cut for defense. I simply think that's a wrong sense of priorities. And I think most of my Republican colleagues share that view. We think we live in an extraordinarily dangerous world right now, particularly one where the Russians and the Chinese are, if anything, more assertive. And we would argue we need to readdress the balance in the overall budget. There are particular areas where you'll find very little difference between how we see the world and how you see the world. I'm particularly pleased to see the robust increase in the apprenticeship spending. That was an area that supported under President Obama. President Trump actually increased that when it was supported on a bipartisan basis. I'm glad to see you building on that as well. And there's a variety of other job training programs that I think are extraordinarily important. And frankly, nobody's going to quibble with worker protection programs. They're necessary, and we know that that's a very important part of your job. So I think we'll find a mixture of areas that we can work with you on, again, particularly in job training, where I think there's a strong bipartisan commitment in this subcommittee. We see it not only in this budget, but in the education budget on everything from Job Corps to, again, the apprenticeship program to career tech kinds of programs where we've managed to work together. And I know that's an important part of what you want to do, is to increase the skill sets of American workers so more of them can be productively and employed and receive the wages that their hard work and expertise demand. So again, we look forward to working with you. I'm not going to say we agree with everything. Obviously, we'll disagree on something like the PRO Act, where I would argue overturning 28 states separately enacted right to work laws is a terrifically misplaced priority and frankly anti-democratic with a small d in my state, because that was a law that was passed by the people of Oklahoma, not by the legislature of Oklahoma, in an open election. And that's the case with many of these laws. But again, I look forward to getting to know you better. I look forward to working with you in the important areas that are under your supervision. One last housekeeping matter, Madam Chair, if I can. I may not be here at the end of the hearing. As you know, I'm on the Rules Committee as well. And our good friend Chairman McGovern is holding a hearing on the challenge of hunger in America. I know where you would want me to be in a topic like that. So I'll be probably here for about 90 minutes of our hearing. At that point, I'll need to withdraw. But with that, again, Mr. Secretary, welcome. Madam Chairman, thank you for holding the hearing, and I look forward to today's deliberations.